Welcome to a new video. Today you see the last bits of MG Marshall and his build. It's been ace. We've loved every second of it, and thank you for following the journey. So you'll see that. You'll also see an introductory into the winner, Mr. Andrew Sherratt, and also in today's video the amount raised for Help for Heroes. We've had the presentation. They've been on site. We had a wonderful afternoon. I will share that with you in this video. But first I'm going to start with Andrew Grabovski. Now, if you have heard of this gentleman, you will know that, in my opinion, he is the god of classic car tuning. He has worked wonders with MG Marshall. He has donated his time to come on site, not only to get Marshall running beautifully, but also he knows that my channel, we try to show the workings of things, how to help people from home, working from home, and an understanding of your classic car. And Andrew, for me, should be a teacher. So if you are one of those people that wants to know the workings of your classic car, the ignition, the timing, the fueling, everything, Andrew's your man. And I have him right here on my channel next. And he will guide you step by step. It's so much fun and a wealth of knowledge. Take it away, Andrew. I have Andrew Grabovski on site.
Yeah, that's right. Grabovski.
Yeah, see, it has got a ring to it. I just sound Italian when I say it. Right, anyway, we've got MG Marshall running. However, we got him running and then basically left him because this guy...
Me, I guess.
You are the man. Andrew's come to tune him, yeah? And you are just...
a font of very useless knowledge unless you've got an old car that needs running properly.
Well, yeah. But yeah, this is the man for tuning. So this is Marshall, as you all know. And AG Classic Car Tuning is who you need to call if you're having trouble with your classic car. If he's popping and banging and farting like Marshall is right now.
They all do. It's just an age thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to keep coming in to show you what Andrew's doing and show you the process, really, because I'm going to be learning from you today. I don't do this kind of stuff. This is where I go, no. And people like you come on board.
Yeah. I bore people to death by talking about carburetors, distributors, ignition, and all the different components in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go through everything. It will be right when we're finished.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that.
Absolutely. So I will show you the process. We'll keep coming in and out where Andrew's concerned. And yeah, I can't wait to see how Marshall's going to end up running because I know he's going to be sweet.
Yep. That's
awesome.
the plan. That's the plan.
So what we're starting with?
Any classic car I come to, doesn't matter if this was a big V8, doesn't matter if a little two-cylinder.
Okay.
I've got to at least establish where the ignition's taking place right now.
Yes, okay.
Once I've got that, put it at least into the ballpark, we'll then move on to carburation.
Yes.
I'll get the carburation to where it should be, or at least into the ballpark.
Yeah.
Then I'll bring all these factors together.
Awesome.
So it will run much, much better than what it does now.
Yeah, he is popping and farting, I've been honest with you. But yeah, we literally got him running and then Andrew was going to sort that out for us.
Yeah.
And can I just mention as well, this is the bit that really I want to massively say thank you to you because Andrew, you've been in contact with me now for months, offering to come on site and tune Marshall for free. Yeah. So this guy and this business, he's the man.
Thank you very much. I'm just extremely lucky that I do something I love in life.
Yeah.
Tuning classic cars. If we'd have been having a pint 5 years ago, sat in the bar and said, Andrew, what are you going to do when you retire? I'm going to do something I love, and that's tuning classic cars. But if I can actually do it for a good cause as well, well, I'm in heaven, aren't I? Let's be honest. It just ticks every box that's close to my heart.
Oh,
so,
that's fantastic. Thank you so much. So first cut in.
Okay. Classic cars, they often have a choke mechanism. On the SU type of carburetors, which stands for Skinner Union, they work by pulling the jet away from the needle and then presenting a thinner part of the needle, and hence more fuel can get by the jet. First thing I found on here, and just need a little tweak, was that the choke cable wasn't working. So as we pulled the choke cable, the jets didn't move. But now if you pull this here, you'll see the jets dropping away, and hence we have a functioning choke in a very short while.
Yeah, that makes sense because obviously when we were starting him, he was a bit hesitant, and then we had to literally just keep on the throttle to keep him going. So yeah, Awesome.
Well, with all things being equal, a typical popping sound comes from a moment of weakness, in that the air-to-fuel ratio is just not right for the engine at that point in time. If there's no choke there and it's looking for richness and we're not giving it,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's got its weakness there.
Yeah.
Popping and farting and whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like my hip.
Glad you said it.
Thanks for that, Andrew. So where are we up to?
Right, well, any tuning starts on good foundations. So I have to go through everything, carburation, ignition, etc., make sure I'm in the right place to then make decisions from.
Yeah, okay.
So carburetors-wise, we've got the choke functioning, as we showed earlier.
Yeah.
I then set the jet heights to a good nominal level.
Okay.
I've then inspected the needles, which I've decided to replace with a needle profile more suited to today's fueling.
Yes.
In a moment, I'm going to go around to the ignition side of things. I know it's slightly advanced at the moment. I can just tell, but that's a typical thing.
Yeah.
People do that just to get an engine running.
Yeah.
It's not under load. You can get away with it.
Yeah.
Out and about down the road, no, it needs to be as it should be. So we'll be doing the ignition timing very, very soon. Balancing up the car, balancing up the fuel, all moving forward.
Cool. Can't wait. So we've cut back in again. Timing. We're on with the timing now, yeah?
We are, yes.
Awesome. And Andy's got some top tips. We like top tips.
We do like top tips, not top trumps, top tips. So, ignition timing. The part we're working on right now is the ignition timing at idle.
Yeah.
Ignition timing on 99% of cars, unless they're destined for the USA market, the process of igniting the fuel takes place before top dead center. So that's as the piston is rising to reach top dead center, and it will then start its descent.
Yeah.
However, it does take a very, very short while for the fuel to actually ignite and combust, by which time the pistons reach top dead center, started its descent, there's a pressure builds up from the combustion process that pushes the piston down and causes the crank to spin, followed on by its neighbouring cylinders in the firing order. On a vehicle like this, originally they were set at 10 degrees before top dead center, and the way we can observe something rotating is using one of these as a stroboscope. And using induction, it actually monitors the spark being processed through the HT lead, causes the bulb here to flash, and that allows me to see something occurring at exactly that point in time.
Yeah.
And luckily down on the crankshaft pulley and timing case are some indication markers telling me exactly where that ignition point is taking place relative to top dead center.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell me what to do.
Right, start it up.
Ready? Are you ready?
All good. So, if you want to come over this side, I'll see if I can illuminate the ignition timing marks, and you'll be able to see. Can you see the teeth of the timing marks there and a little white dot?
It's hard to get in with a camera, isn't it?
I'll try down this angle here, leave you access from the top. Ah, there you go, on the top of the screen, just behind the fan there.
Yeah, that's it, we can see it, yeah.
Right, so I can add an amount of delay on my spark,
Yeah.
which will bring the white marker, if you can see it, to approximately level with the top dead center marker. And that shows me, if you want to zoom to my strobe there, currently I'm at 11 degrees before top dead center at about 1000 RPM. I'm going to trim down the idle speed down to maybe 900 RPM when I come to balance the carburetors together. And that's your ignition timing.
Cool. I'll turn him off.
Can do.
So there's something really interesting that you showed me before that I know people at home would like you to show them.
Mm-hmm.
So have we got the spark plug anywhere?
Yeah, of course we have. Right. So, two different spark plugs here.
Yeah.
Spark plugs can tell a story. So when I go to any vehicle, any old classic vehicle, one of the first things I do is take a spark plug out and I look at the gapping of the spark plug.
Yeah.
Typical spark plugs these days come gapped at about 34,000 of an inch. Now, depending if you're on points or electronic ignition, most point settings are about 25 thou of an inch. So that's one thing I need to do. The second is I like to look at the coloration. As you can see with this spark plug here, it's very dark. There's a lot of carbon on top of there, which is because the choke was set quite heavily at first. And also the ignition timing, as mentioned earlier, was a little bit advanced. So how we can tell that is when you get the curvature on the outer electrode of the spark plug here, on the bend of that curvature is where the coloration should change.
Yeah.
And it should change from, hopefully, your nutty brown type of colour and down to a slightly lighter. But because this is so dark, it had been stealing just a little bit of oil from the top piston ring and had too long a burn time by being ignited too far before top dead centre. So that means it was too far advanced.
Yeah.
Retarded being the opposite way, that it's too close to top dead centre or even occurring after top dead centre and then chasing the piston down the cylinder rather than pushing the piston down the cylinder instead. Oh, tongue twisters.
Yeah, and Errol banging about in the background. Yeah, he forgets we're filming. You're used to that on the channel though, so yeah, we do tell Errol. Yeah, I'm tongue twisted now as well. We do tell Errol when we're filming, but then he forgets. So yeah, sorry about the noise in the background. He's now gone for a second. But yeah, I mean, we love to show things like that, Andy, because, you know, a lot of people, they know how to change the spark plugs, and we try and promote and help people to work from home. But then they know how to change them, but they don't know what they're looking for.
Correct.
So I've shown them before how to gap, you know, and 9 times out of 10, it'll tell you on the box as well what that gap should be for that specific spark plug. And it does make sense to check them, even though they've come brand new in a box. Still check them. That could have been dropped. Yeah,
it could.
So we always check them. But yeah, things like that. We love sharing information like that.
Well, the overall principle, really, most cars of this era used to have points, condenser, and of course ignition coil.
Yeah.
Used to set your points gap to achieve a dwell angle, and that dwell angle is a period of time you allow the coil to build up the intensity of its charge.
Yeah.
And then when the charge is released, it's a good spark, capable of burning whatever fuel you present. I see a lot of people on the internet presenting a spark plug and saying, am I running rich? Am I running weak? Well, unless you know the quality of the spark you've got, you're not even giving it a fair chance to burn whatever fueling's being presented. And unless you know that that ignition point is taking place at the right point in time, you're not giving it the burn time it requires with the intensity of spark with the right fueling. Yeah. So you've got to establish these first before you make any judgment of that type of nature.
Absolutely. Yeah. Fantastic. So there you go. It's a learning day for me today as well. I'm loving this. Yeah. I'm a bit overloaded right now. I've not got much room left, but you are a wealth of knowledge, and I'm loving
thank you very much.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, so this MG Midget is equipped with twin HS4 SU carburetors. It's important that the carburetors are balanced. So how we do that is by measuring the amount of air being drafted through each barrel using a synchrometer. Now this measures in cubic feet per minute. The first thing you do, 11/32 of an inch, is to make sure the carburetors are idling independent of each other. Either one of the nuts will do. And then what we'll do is, using the back barrel first, we'll look and we're drawing approximately 5 cubic foot per minute of air. And if I move over to the forward barrel, that one's only drawing about 2, we'll call it 2.5. So I'll increase the 2.5 on that carburetor and then decrease the 5. Get the hands right. Put that in the bucket. So from 2.5, you'll hear the RPMs go up a little. I've gone to approximately 3. And at this side, instead of 5, I'm going to come down to approximately, actually, 4 is where she wants to be. So I'll lift this 3 up to a 4. Now they're both on 4 cubic feet per minute, but looking at the RPM gauge, which is just over on the strobe over there, that RPM is too high. They're about 1200 RPM. So what I do to one carburetor, I'll do to the neighbour. So I'm going to bring it down to about 3.5. We'll go to this one, and also bring it down to about 3.5. I'll just go maybe 3.25. And there we're now at about 900 RPM approximately. and they're both drawing about 3¼ CFM per minute. That's carburetors balanced at idle.
Okay, so we're coming to the end of your full day. You've had a full day here.
Absolutely, but it's top notch. It's all done.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
So can we tell everybody at home what we've been doing?
Of course we can. I'll make it a long story into a short one. We've set the ignition timing, not only idle, we've also been through the mechanical advance curve within the distributor at various RPMs and optimised it to suit. So it'll start well, run well, give good economy, good performance as well.
Yeah.
We've also done pretty much the same with the carburation. We've set the jets at choke, so the run balance. We've set the air draft on choke, so the fast idle's balanced, normal idle's being set. We've put a slightly modified needle in there. We've checked the gases at idle. We've also checked the gases through the RPM range to a modest level to make sure it gives the right enrichment, it'll give the right performance.
Yeah.
We've also looked into the ignition side of things. A car of this era would have run ballast ignition to partially protect and work with the points and condenser type system.
Yeah.
We've got electronic ignition on here. We don't need the ballast anymore. So we've got 12 volts through to the coil.
Yeah.
We've then got a 12-volt sports coil and through to the spark plugs all gapped up correctly. They're rarely out from the packet. It's a lovely little motor and it's set quite nicely. We just need it now not to prove me wrong. If you want to kindly just flick that key and hope we don't go with a bang.
Wait. Yeah. Are you ready?
Hopefully.
Exciting. Ready? Oh my goodness.
It's broken. You'll have to give it to me.
I don't know if you can hear that at home, but that is so sweet. He's running beautifully.
It's a little cold at the moment, but it ain't too bad.
My goodness, Andrew, you've worked wonders.
My pleasure. To do something with such a good cause ticks a lot of boxes for me.
Yeah.
Close to my heart. My pleasure.
That
Absolutely is.
it's beautiful to listen to. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Very, very welcome.
Andrew's your man for classic car tuning. AG Classic Car Tuning. You're on social media.
Thank you.
This is the guy you need to speak to. Okay, so you saw Andrew there. What a talent that guy's got.
Amazing talent.
Absolutely. MG Marshall is running beautifully now, thank you to Andrew. He is the guy, if you want your classic car tuning, he is your man, 100%. So moving on from Andrew now, we've had a few hiccups.
Only a couple.
Only a couple, but this literally now is the final video and the final walk round of MG Marshall done. Yeah? Thankfully. Craig and Nicky have been on site. You finished the interior, which is looking great. But yeah, we just want to show you there's a few finer details that you've not yet been updated on, ready for the raffle, for the live draw. Someone's going to win this car.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
People have. Did you see the message that I had?
People are picking up on it, aren't they?
Yeah, they've actually said publicly on Twitter, I think it was, that they feel that Craig's trying to blag the car and possibly trying to rig the raffle.
And they're not wrong.
I've told you can't enter the raffle, Craig. Anyway, so Brent, we've had some hiccups.
Yeah, just a couple. So, as you know, with the radiator cowl, trying to get that mounted, we had a few hiccups with that.
Yes.
The alternator decided to give up.
Yeah, that threw the towel in last minute.
Yeah, last minute decided it was giving up.
Yeah.
So,
Was that a new one? Or was it
it was one that was reconditioned.
Right.
We tried to use the original parts because we want to try and keep a lot of the original things with it. So
yeah,
we tried to salvage it. It was working to start with. It was tested, tried, and then it decided to throw a towel in. So we had to remove it all. Should I say, Brent Burnett decided to remove it in 2 pieces.
Yeah, Brent Burnett, yeah.
10 out of 10 to him.
So is that a new one?
Yeah, it's got a new one on. We've checked it, charging, everything's fine with it.
GSF car parts have come through for us with that because it was such last minute. I was worried because parts aren't readily available for a car of this age. But thankfully, they managed to get one same day, which was awesome.
But yeah, it was great. I mean, there's loads of bits and parts that are just finishing touches, really. You know, a couple of stickers here and there, and bits that you've done.
And can I just mention something as well? The bonnet is not bent. That is such a bad design,
it's
isn't
a bad design, yeah. It's just one side of it's propped up. That's MG for you around that time. But yeah,
It's literally.
What they don't do is with these bonnets, I've noticed.
give enough room.
Yeah, not enough room to work on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any support underneath the bonnet. They've just got a frame round them.
Yeah.
And you would think they'd just put a framework inside it to support it, but they don't.
Yeah.
And it is a bad design, but
It shows how technology laws are advanced on certain parts, and I think some of the little tweaks that we've done, we've kept with the original car.
Yeah.
But managed to alter little things for the better, really.
Yeah. Absolutely, totally. So if you can just come forward, cameraman. Obviously, we've got these guards on the headlights, I think, just finish him off beautifully, because he's got a bit of a mean look about him, hasn't he? And which is what I wanted, really. I might have to get my torch out here just to show you. So we've had a plate made, cameraman's idea. Sorry to mention you again, but look at that. So that is basically to say thank you to everybody that's been involved. And I just think that, the team deserve that recognition. 100% they deserve that.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. It's a great tribute. I mean, it's
it is.
interchangeable as well, so you can take the piece off. Put the original one on.
interchangeable where you can get rid of us.
But you might want to keep it and put it on your wall.
Yeah, so can the winner please leave that plaque on, because they they have earned it. And then we've got the little MG sticker on the rocker cover. I mean, I know it's something and nothing to most people, but to us, it's just them little finishing touches mean the world, yeah? Now, moving round, I'm going to do a quick walk round. Brent, can you just close the bonnet, sweetheart, please? I'm going to do a little walk round with you now. He's so tiny, isn't he? Right. You've seen the bonnet before, but it just looks beautiful. A very quick video that we put on yesterday was to show. Now, the idea with this is that I wanted something solely for our veterans, and it's this, and it's the medal that Help for Heroes have used as one of their logos. And that, for me, is just a personal touch for our veterans to say thank you very much for everything you have done and you have sacrificed for us. Instead of the number, we've gone with the Auto Last branding. Again, just for our team, for everybody that's been involved, yeah? You can see the paintwork's beautiful. You already know this. Quarter lights in, windows in. We've put the windows down, basically so you can see the interior a bit better. If you come and have a look at this interior, Craig and Nikki are back on site. They fitted everything that needed finishing off, really. The seats have been done. The bit of interior trim and carpet. Can you just... so the centre console there, we was a bit unsure of what to do, yeah?
Yeah, this centre console here was just a metal panel, that.
Yeah.
But the front of it was full of holes.
Yes.
Which you weren't sure what to do with. There's a blanking plate where the radio goes, which you were going to fit.
Yeah.
And there was a hole down here.
Yeah.
So to me, because it's my job, to me it was more obvious just to make a panel for the front of it and cover it in vinyl, as opposed to trying to cover the whole thing.
Yeah.
So by doing that, we've managed to make this panel for the front, cover it in vinyl, put a courtesy light in here, and an MG badge down here. There's also a voltmeter in there and a USB charger. So it's just made it a bit unique.
It looks awesome, Craig.
Looks neat. To me, it looks neat now.
Yeah.
The carpets, they're all finished now.
Yeah.
After being taken out a couple of times and refitted.
Yeah.
So they're all done now.
Yeah.
Fitting the seats, that was a 3-man job.
Yes.
They're done now, they're in.
Yeah.
So it's all taking place. The door cards are in.
Yeah, they look fabulous, don't they?
Tops of these, Nikki's cleaned up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, Nikki, with the stuff that she's managed to resurrect, really, there's things there that I thought were totally scrap, but you've managed to do some amazing things with them.
I love the steering wheel.
You've done a cracking job. Well done, well done. The balloons come free, yeah?
Yeah, these are ready for the raffle.
Yeah, we are literally ready now, aren't we, for the live draw?
The balloons are more ready than we are.
yeah. So coming round, like I said, we've put the hood down basically so you can see inside and see the interior. A little bit easier for you to see. Craig, stay near me because we're sharing a microphone. Bootleg, you've seen the design. Again, it's a nod to our late Queen and just goes beautifully with the design on the bonnet. Yeah, are you showing the hood?
I'm showing the hood that's all been cleaned and whatever it's had done to it.
Yeah,
that was my department.
That was Nikki, wasn't it?
Top secret, that.
Yeah,
top secret.
Nikki's top tips.
Yes.
With a P, yeah. I've not said the wrong word again. But yeah, I mean, obviously, same design on the other side. It's absolutely beautiful. And we are literally now ready for the live raffle. And if you have entered, if you win this car, you are one lucky lady or gent.
And if you've entered, good luck.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck, guys. Next time, it's the live draw. Coming right up. A member of the Autolast team, Craig Hughes. He is going to do today's draw. Now, the first ticket that we're going to pull out is for MG Marshall so that it's a fair draw. Everybody that's entered is in this bucket. So, are you ready, Craig? Don't look. Go.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Everybody.
The first ticket number drawn, and this is the winner for MG Marshall, is ticket number 100. Just take that to camera, Craig. We're waiting for the name to come back for ticket 100.
It is Andy Sherratt.
Oh my God, it's Andy! It's Andy Sherratt! I think he's at the NEC today!
Well done.
Yes! Whoa! We know Andy. Yeah, Andy, congratulations. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits for you. I have only met this gentleman twice, and what a character and what a true gent you are. And you deserve this. Well done, Andy.
Well done.
I'm chuffed to bits, mate. This is getting hard. This is getting emotional. Right. You might have to take over in a minute, mate. I am wobbling my arse off right now. Excuse French. This is for our veterans. That is the most important thing here. It's for our veterans. Please pay your respects, and I hope we have done you justice. And thank you for your sacrifices.
I'd like to say a massive thank you. Everybody that's donated, everybody that's supported. It's all gone to a good cause, and that's what it was all about.
I'm going to put you over to Craig. I can't do this anymore.
It isn't just about everybody donating the money. The money is going to a good cause. Every bit of the money goes to a good cause. But it's just the team as well. Brent's been working hard constantly. He's been here working late and all the time. And Jodie, everything she's done, she's brought all the team together. She's made this happen. If it wasn't for Jodie, this wouldn't have happened. So somebody's got a good car out of this. Everybody's enjoyed it. There's been a lot of money raised for charity as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
And I love you all very much.
See you all next week.
Well done. I am so sorry for getting upset in that last video. It just got too much. It's difficult watching from home how much me and my team have put into this, and it's literally everything we have. Heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears, skin, everything you can think of. And we have just fallen in love with MG Marshall. It's been a labour of love. So yeah, to come to the final bit and to choose a winner such as Andy Sherratt was just a little bit too much for me. So I do apologise. However, the phone call to Andy, which I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of now, bless him, he was amazed. So thank you, Andy, for entering, and congratulations. Have you heard any news, Andy?
I haven't. I've had the grandkids here all day.
Right, you've won MG Marshall, mate.
Oh my God, thank you.
Well done.
You have won the car. Andy, I'm so pleased that you've won this car.
Oh right, that is fantastic.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
My wife's just come out. I feel I'm outside because the reception crap now. Oh, MG, Oh my God.
It was done live on YouTube. The video is on my channel and you can watch it back, love. Yeah, your name was pulled.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you very much for your support, Andy.
Well, no, it's an absolute pleasure, but thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a lovely weekend.
I certainly will. Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations. The first drive out with MG Marshall. I was accompanied by Craig. I don't know why he's looking so scared. I'm a very sensible driver. You all know this, people who know me. But yeah, he was white knuckling. No need to. But Marshall drove beautifully. Take a look. Why are you scared? It's the bit you've all been waiting for. It's the total raised for Help for Heroes. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Thanks to everyone who's bought tickets. And let's head over to the presentation now. It's presentation day. Obviously, Andy Sherratt, congratulations on winning the car. And thank you to everybody who has bought tickets or who's donated. It's massively appreciated by me and my team. We have Rhys Edwards on site today, fundraising manager, yeah? And obviously all the team and some of the members from Help for Heroes. Now, it's time to reveal. It's so good to have you on site as well, Rhys, finally. We've met in the flesh today. It's been Zoom calls, hasn't it?
It has so far, yeah, yeah.
Right, after 3. 1, 2, 3. £6,502, and that is with the biggest thanks from me and my team. Thank you to everyone who's donated and bought tickets. What do you reckon?
Absolutely I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed. What a fantastic amount. What a fantastic achievement, guys.
Isn't he beautiful?
You
do you
done,
love him?
You have done a fab job. Absolutely amazing job. I've seen the hard work. I've seen all the videos, the YouTube shoots, the lot, and every single one of you deserve a massive round of applause. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you to everybody for your support. Everybody who's bought tickets and donated. I know I keep saying thank you, but we can't literally show our appreciation enough. It means the world to me and my team. It's nearly time for MG Marshall to go over to his new owner, Andy Sherratt. Andy, I hope you love him as much as we do. I'm sure you will do. But again, thank you to everybody who's followed the journey, and long live MG Marshall. Take care, and we will see you all soon.